Hello everyone, this is Sujay Datta. Today we will be discussing the concept of combining different ratios where a common term is present. So what do we have? Let us say A is to B is 2 is to 3 and B is to C is 4 is to 5 and say C is to D is 2 is to 1 and so on. Okay. Unlike the previous video where we discussed like two completely different ratios, here it's not completely different because there is a common term. So we can actually combine. Since there is a common term, the common value must be equal. So here we have 3, here we have 4. The multiple of 3 and 4 is 12. So to make the whole thing 12, we just multiply 4 with this ratio. We can't just multiply on one side, right? We need to multiply both. And here we need to multiply 3 and combine this as A, B and C equals 4 times 2. 8 is to 12 is to 15. Because this 3 times 4 is already 12, so 3 times 5 is 15. Next we have C to D, 2 is to 1. We will again do the same process. C must be made equal, 15 and 2, we will multiply 2, we will multiply 15. So we have A, B, C and D becoming 16, 24, 30 and 15. Right, now let's use this to solve the question. So let's take the question. Here we have the salaries of A and B in 2020 is 2 is to 5. So salary of A to salary of B in 2020. So let's put it as, instead of using this notation, let us use A in 2020 to B in 2020 is 2 is to 5. Okay. The ratio of the salaries in 2020 and 2021 of A. So A in 20 to A in 21, okay, is 5 is to 6. And then B in 20 to B in 21 is 8 is to 9. Now we need to figure out A 21 to B 21 is how much? So let us combine like we discussed. So first we will look at these two. Here the common term is this. Here we have 2 and 5. So we multiply this with 5 and this with 2. So we now have A 20, B 20 and A 21 is 5 2s are, so it is 10, 5 5s are 25 and 2 5s are 10, so that's matching, 2 6s are 12. So A20 now becomes 10, B20 becomes 25, A20 is 10, A21 becomes 12. Next we have this B20, B21. So B20 is common. So B20 here is 25, B20 here is 8. So to make them equal, we will multiply this ratio with 8 and we will multiply this with 25 and we will finally get A20, B20, A21 and B21 as 8 10s are, then 8 25s are 200, 8 times 12 96. Now here we are multiplying 25, so B20 is 8 times 25 200, that's already there. 9 times 25 is 225. Now the question was to figure out this. So 96 and 225, you observe that there is a 3 common, so we will cancel that out. So this will be 32 is to 75. That is our answer. Now we have actually ended up getting the entire ratio, but that was not the question. The question was just asking about these two. So could we do something faster than this? See, let us write it as fractions, okay. Question is asking A21 by B21. Let's write it as A21 by A20. Why? Because that is given to us. Now to get rid of this 20, we put A20 by B20. Why like this? Because A by B20 is given to us. Now to cancel out this, we put B20 by B21. Again, this is given to us. Just plug in the values. 21 to 20, mind it. This is 20, 21. So it will be 6 is to 5, reversed. 6 over 5. 20-20 ratio, 2 over 5. And 20-21 for B, it's in the same order, 8 by 9. So we'll just multiply, nothing cancels as such except this 3. So 8 2s are 16, 2s are 32, 5 5 25, 3s are 75. We are done. We don't have to necessarily do this entire thing, we have just done it in one step. I hope both the methods were clear. Thanks for watching.